She dated the biggest streamer in the world for a year. Now she says he owes her $40,000 every single month. Imagine this. You date the most watched streamer on the entire internet. You show up on his streams. You travel with him. You're there for his biggest moments. You go public as a couple in front of his 20 million fans. And then 1 year later, right after Christmas, he posts 4 words on the internet. I'm single, never again. And within 24 hours, the internet has decided you cheated. Millions of people who have never met you, never spoken to you, never seen a single private moment between you two, have made up their minds that you are the villain. That is what happened to Gigi Alayah, better known online as Gigi. But here is the thing. The story did not end with the breakup post. It got messier. It got louder. It got more people involved. An assistant, a rapper, his friends, a 90-minute YouTube video, and a $40,000 rumor that spread to millions of people before anyone stopped to ask if it was actually real. In the next 20 minutes, I am going to walk you through the entire story, from the beginning, how they met, how they went public, how the relationship looked to the outside world, then the breakup, then the allegations, then the 90-minute response video, then the assistant, then the fake $40K contract rumor and how it spread, and then where both of them are right now. This is the most complete breakdown of the Kai and Gigi situation anywhere on the internet. Let's get into it. Who is Kai Cenat? Before we get into the relationship, let me give you the full picture of who Kai Cenat is, because if you are not deep in the streaming world, you might not understand the scale of this person. Kai Cenat is a 24-year-old content creator from the Bronx, New York. He is a member of the AMP collective, Any Means Possible, a group of Black creators who built one of the most loyal fan bases in the history of YouTube and Twitch. Kai is the most subscribed streamer on Twitch. He has broken the platform's all-time subscriber record multiple times. His marathon streaming events, called Mafiathons, are massive cultural moments. Mafiathon 2 in 2023 was so popular that thousands of fans showed up outside his apartment building in New York City, causing a riot that resulted in arrests, including Kai's own brief detention. That is how big this man is. He has collaborated with everybody: athletes, rappers, actors, celebrities. He has interviewed Kevin Hart, worked with Drake, had NBA players on his stream. He is not just a streamer, he is a pop culture figure. And with all of that fame, all of those millions of fans watching his every move, Kai had never publicly dated anyone, not once. In all the years of streaming, of sharing his life online, of letting his audience into almost every corner of his world, his love life was the one thing he kept private. Until December 2024. Who is Gigi Alayah? Now let's talk about Gigi, because one of the most unfair things that happened in this whole situation is that Gigi got reduced to just Kai's ex-girlfriend. That is not the full picture. Gigi Alayah was born in Louisiana in 2024. She is 21 years old. She grew up and eventually moved to Atlanta, then to Los Angeles for a time, before returning to Atlanta. She built her own audience before Kai, nearly 1 million followers on TikTok, over 350,000 on Instagram, and over 140,000 YouTube subscribers. She did that herself, through fashion hauls, vlogs, lifestyle content, and her personality. She is also an entrepreneur. Before she was ever linked to Kai, she launched her own loungewear brand. In October 2024, 2 months before she ever went public with Kai, she posted on Instagram about buying her own condo at age 20. No cosigner, no handouts. She wrote, "I'm so proud of me and who I've become." So when this whole situation started, Gigi was not some random girl who attached herself to a famous person. She was a 20-year-old creator with her own brand, her own platform, and her own money. That context matters a lot for everything that comes later. The rumor started before the announcement. Fans noticed things: a trip to Turks and Caicos, social media clues, matching outfits in the background of photos, the kind of detective work that Kai's fanbase is extremely good at. But the official moment came on December 23, 2024, during Kai's 23rd birthday livestream. Gigi walked into the stream carrying a custom Spider-Man birthday cake, and Kai, in front of hundreds of thousands of people watching live, said what everyone had been waiting to hear: "I'm single." The chat went absolutely insane. Kai said the relationship came out of nowhere, but that it had brought him real peace. He said, "I feel better when I wake up. I glow a little bit more. It's good. It's peaceful." For Kai's fans, this was a huge moment. This was a person who had always been public about everything except love, and here he was, sharing it. Gigi was visibly nervous on stream. She admitted she was mad nervous to be in front of that many people, but she showed up anyway. And for the next 12 months, she kept showing up. She appeared in his streams, she traveled with him, she came to his events, she posted about him. She publicly defended him when he went through his mental health struggles in late 2025. She was, by all visible accounts, fully invested in this relationship. Then came December 27th, 2025.
It was 4 words on X. "I'm single. I will never be in another relationship again." No explanation, no context, no name. Just that. The post crossed 1 million views within an hour. Within hours, it had 6 million views. The internet did not wait for context. The internet decided what happened before Kai said anything else. The dominant theory, fueled by anonymous posts and fake screenshots, was that Gigi had cheated on Kai with rapper NBA YoungBoy. Posts spread showing alleged DMs. Fan accounts ran with it. People who had been fans of the relationship switched overnight to calling Gigi a snake, a user, a cloud chaser. Now here is the important part. Kai never said any of that. In his breakup post, he did not mention cheating. He did not mention NBA YoungBoy. He did not name Gigi. He did not say anything except that he was single and done with relationships. But the internet filled in the blanks. And the blanks they filled were not kind to Gigi. Other creators piled on fast. Aiden Ross, 6ix9ine, and a rapper named Cuffham actually put Gigi in a diss track. A diss track for a breakup that nobody had any verified information about. Lil TJ allegedly mocked Kai over the breakup. Blueface called Kai a crybaby. Joe Budden did an entire segment on it. Even Phantom, Kai's own AMP teammate, went on his livestream and suggested Kai was just trolling. The internet had turned a private breakup into a public trial. And Gigi had not even spoken yet. On December 28th, the day after Kai's post, Gigi broke her silence on Instagram stories. And she did not hold back. She wrote, "I left. Now you want to get on the internet and rush to paint a false narrative about me off a fake Twitter post is insane." She continued, "I have never cheated on him, and you know that. I have never dealt with that man." That man she was referring to was NBA YoungBoy. She was furious that his name had been linked to her. She pointed out that YoungBoy is married with multiple children and said, "Why would I mess with a man who has 20 kids, 15 baby mamas, and a wife?" She also flipped the entire narrative. She was not the one who got dumped. She said she was the one who ended the relationship. On January 1st, 2026, Gigi posted at the end of a YouTube vlog that she was stepping away from social media. She said, "I am navigating a lot personally, and I want to be honest and just take the time that I need to reset and just protect my own peace." But her break did not last long, because on January 24th, 2026, almost a month after the breakup, everything escalated again. Because of one person, Kai's assistant. Brianna Lewis is Kai Cenat's personal assistant, and on January 24th, she did something nobody expected. She went public. Brianna posted what she claimed were screenshots of Instagram DMs and audio clips suggesting Gigi had been communicating with another man, not NBA YoungBoy, but a different unnamed individual, while still in a relationship with Kai. She wrote directly to Brianna, "I sent him a supportive message after he found out you were talking to another boy on a Finsta and FTing behind his back for months. And then you tried to rehearse a story with him to tell Kai. If you're going to tell it, tell the whole story. There is a lot more outside of this that's not being said." That is a very specific allegation. A fake private Instagram account, FaceTiming another man behind Kai's back for months, rehearsing a cover story together. Gigi's response was immediate. She called the leaked messages fake, pointing to formatting inconsistencies in the screenshots. She also said the audio clips were taken out of context. But she also admitted something. She said she had crossed a line with a male friend at some point during the relationship. She took accountability for that, but she maintained it did not rise to the level of cheating. The situation also dragged in more people. In her 90-minute YouTube video titled The Real, Gigi called out 2 of Kai's friends directly, streamers Deshae Frost and BTB Des. She claimed both tried to pursue her while she was still with Kai, and even after the breakup. She posted alleged DMs from Des from early 2026. She said his friends were out there celebrating the breakup publicly while privately sliding into their DMs. She also went after the Clover Boys, another group in Kai's circle. She claimed Kai bought them 2 houses, but when she tried to organize a big birthday celebration for Kai, they didn't show up or contribute anything. 90 minutes. She went through everything. Here is a twist that did not get enough attention. DJ Academics reported that NBA YoungBoy himself, the rapper at the center of all these rumors, actually tried to contact Kai Cenat directly to clear his name. According to Academics, YoungBoy's team reached out to Kai to tell them they had no involvement with Gigi and to shut down the rumors. Kai apparently did not respond. This reportedly upset YoungBoy. Here is a man whose name and reputation had been dragged into a public cheating scandal that, by all available evidence, had nothing to do with him. He tried to handle it privately, and he was ignored. Gigi addressed this directly in her video too. She said linking her to YoungBoy was disrespectful to him, to his wife, and to her. She said she had never dealt with him romantically and that she never would. The NBA YoungBoy angle, which was the biggest story in the first 2 weeks after the breakup, turned out to be completely unverified. A community note was added to the original viral post flagging it as unsubstantiated. Multiple outlets confirmed there was no evidence supporting the claim. It was a rumor that got out of control before anyone verified anything. For almost 2 months after the breakup, Kai said almost nothing publicly. Then on February 13th, 2026, Valentine's Day Eve, he posted on Instagram story. He wrote, "I just want to say this from my heart. It can be confusing to see news about me and the people around me that isn't true. I've been sharing my life online for a long time now, and know that once you share aspects of your life with the world, it can be hard to keep things private. He continued, there have been rumors, speculations, or comments made about my previous relationship and my friends. I just want to ask everyone to please be respectful to everyone involved. That was it. No specific denials, no specific confirmations, no receipts, no accusations. Just a request for respect. Gigi had made claims that Kai also cheated in her video. Kai did not address those claims directly. He said there were things that aren't true, without specifying what. It was the most controlled, measured statement he could have made, and it told the audience essentially nothing beyond the fact that he wanted the whole thing to quiet down. Now we get to the part that brought a lot of you to this video, the $40,000 a month contract claim. Let me tell you exactly what happened, because this is one of the clearest examples of how misinformation spreads in the creator economy. In late February 2026, a clip started spreading on X, TikTok, and Instagram. The caption claimed that Gigi had posted a video saying Kai owed her $40,000 every single month because of a contract they signed during the relationship. Some versions claim she did not care that he was now
dating his assistant, as long as the money kept coming. The clip spread to tens of thousands of shares. Comment sections exploded. People debated whether $40,000 a month was reasonable for a high-earning streamer. Others called Gigi manipulative. Others defended her. There was just one problem. The clip did not show what the caption said it showed. The account that originally posted it, a page called Observate, which describes itself as a streamer clips and parody news page, had added a completely fabricated caption to a video that had nothing to do with contracts or money. Community notes were added to the X posts confirming the misrepresentation. People who watched the actual clip confirmed it in real time. One comment pulled over 1,400 likes, reading simply, "But she didn't say none of that." There is no verified contract. There is no confirmed $40,000 figure. Neither Kai nor Gigi has confirmed any financial arrangement of any kind. The only people who know whether any such agreement exists are Kai and Gigi themselves. What the 40K story actually shows is not a story about Kai and Gigi. It is a story about how the internet works in 2026. A parody account adds a fake caption to a clip. The clip spreads because it confirms what people already want to believe. Nobody watches the original video before sharing, and within 48 hours, millions of people believe something happened that there is zero evidence actually happened. So where does everything stand today, March 2026? Kai has moved on in a big public way. After the breakup, he released a video titled I Quit, announcing a pivot to fashion with his clothing brand called Vivette. He went to Italy. He has been posting on his secondary channel, Kai's Mind, about his personal growth. In one of those videos, the same one that got misrepresented in the 40K rumor, he built what he called a hate wall, a physical wall covered in printed insults and negative comments, which he said he was using as motivation. He has not streamed in months. He is working on Vivette from what is reportedly a 600-year-old villa in Italy. For someone who built his entire career on being in front of a camera for 12 to 16 hours at a time, this is a radical change. There is no confirmation of him dating his assistant Brianna, despite the rumors. He has not addressed those claims directly. Gigi has been quieter since her 90-minute video. She has returned to posting on her own channels, but has stayed away from further public statements about the breakup. She is still building her own platform and brand independently. NBA YoungBoy remains uninvolved. His camp has consistently denied any connection to this situation. And the $40,000 contract? Still unconfirmed, still unverified, still spreading on social media to this day. I want to end with a thought that is more important than the drama itself. What happened to Kai and Gigi is what happens when you date in public in the creator economy in 2026. The moment you share your relationship with the internet becomes a third party in that relationship. When it ends, for whatever private, personal, complicated reasons real relationships end, the internet does not let it stay private. It assigns villains, it creates fake receipts, it spreads unverified rumors to millions of people who feel entitled to an opinion because they watched a few streams. Gigi was tried and convicted by the internet for cheating, based on a fake Twitter post before she had said a single word. The NBA YoungBoy rumors had no evidence. The $40,000 contract never happened. Kai built something real with his audience, but sharing your relationship publicly means sharing your breakup publicly too, and not everyone is ready for what that actually means. Both of them are 21 and 24 years old. They are figuring out real life in front of millions of people. That deserves a little more grace from the internet than it has gotten. That is the full story. Every verified detail, every twist, every person involved, from the birthday stream to today. If you want more breakdowns like this, full, fair, fact-check takes on the biggest stories in the creator world, subscribe right now.
I upload regularly, and I cover this the way it deserves to be covered, with the full picture, not just the headlines. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Team Kai? Team Gigi? Or do you think they both handled this badly? I read every single comment. See you in the next one.